Hey, it's Callier, as usual, and in this video, I wanted to discuss a topic that a lot of people, it's controversial, because a lot of people don't believe in it, and that is the paranormal. Now, me, what's my belief on this? I personally believe the paranormal exists, and, actually, you know what, I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna talk about some shit that's happening lately. Again, because it never stops. Never stops. So I guess I should start by saying that the same old shit is happening. Mr. Curty Poo, is hearing noises and voices, and he hears moans and shit. And okay, it was a couple days ago. My mom says, "Come outside. You're gonna vacuum the pool." And yes, we have an in-ground pool, so yeah, that's something, I guess. But we come in, we can't fix it, we can't do it because he's like, we get it all set up, we got all the things together, but we don't have to actually get it working. So we go and ask him to help us, and he says, you can figure it out on your own. Now that's not the part that I really want to talk about. What I want to talk about is what happened a couple minutes later. I go up to my room to relax and watch YouTube and shit like that because that's what I do. And I hear them yelling like through the door. It's not distinct, but I can definitely hear them yelling. And I just they come upstairs, and mom just opens my door and it's like, and I hear Kurt saying, "Yeah, let's hear him say no. Let's hear him say no." I'm like, "What now?" And then mom's like, "We're being accused of fucking each other again." I'm like, "Oh my god, get over yourself." So basically, apparently, he went into the bathroom to take a fucking shit, like every human does every now and then. And apparently, he heard my mom moaning and saying, "Oh yeah, baby boy, like that." I'm like, what the fuck? We didn't, we didn't do that. We were outside trying to get the pool vacuum to work, and you and your paranoid brain is just like, oh, I hear them moaning. They're fucking each other again. Oh, I'm such a pathetic wimp. Oh, I should be a real man and stop accusing people of things. He didn't actually say that, obviously, but you know. So yeah, and since then, there's been other arguments and shit, and I'm trying to piece together a psychological outlook on this shit and see why he's fucking up his relationships with everyone in his household. But it's kind of hard to when it's kind of hard to. Right now he is in the other room, through this wall, through the door over there, taking a fucking nap. He's been asleep for almost the entire day. So yeah, I'm free to talk about whatever the fuck I want about him, and he won't be able to hear. So unless he's a camera in my room or an audio recording device in my room, which he probably does, which in that case, Kurt, if you are hearing this right now, fuck you. I hope you get in a car accident one day, you piece of fucking shit. That's what I think about him. I used to want to try and get a relationship with him, to try and be friendly with him, but when he accuses me of incest, yeah, fuck that. I'm not going to be friends with someone who accuses me of shit that I'm not doing. I feel bad for him because he's wasting away. He's literally mentally wasting away. I'm pretty sure his brain is mush by this point. So, it's one of those days where you just don't want to wake up. Everything sucks, everything's shitty. But my day so far been pretty good. Been good, yeah. Woke up, did some YouTube, did some Discord, ate, got coffee, went out with my mom, got some groceries, yada yada yada. And while on the car ride, I hear. Here's the thing. Here's something else. He thinks that my mom is fucking our neighbors, somewhat people named Brian and Jeremy. And apparently, Kurt goes over to the house next door to us this way. Uh, actually, it's the house on that side where, like, if I'm here, it would be that way. So it's that house, and he goes over there, and confronts him, and then is like, well, he doesn't confront him. A friend of his goes and confronts him, and then his friends like the neighbors are like, I don't know what his obsession with us is, but if he keeps this up, we're gonna call the cops on him. And when I hear this from my mom, I'm just like, yeah, you better fucking call the cops on him the next time he does this, neighbors, because he deserves to go to jail for what he's been doing. I mean, my mom's literally told him multiple times, get the fuck out of this house. We don't want you here. Well, not really those words, but just get out. We don't. You're not in a good state of mind. Trying to get him out of the house to calm down, and he just doesn't listen. And this is her parents' house. She just rents from them, which means that his parents could probably get a restraining order against him, which I hope that my mom does. I really hope my mom gets a restraining order against this jackass, because at this point, she needs it. She needs reprieve. She needs a reprieve from all this bullshit that he's putting her through. On an unrelated note, I myself, how am I dealing with this shit? My mind used to be nice. It used to be healthy. I was suicidal and all that. I was really depressed. I went to a fucking hospital multiple times to try and get better, and I got better. And then I get here, and everything's fine for a couple of days, and all of a sudden, you're fucking other dudes. You're fucking other dudes. I'm so sad. That shit starts up again. And Mom was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Obviously she's defending herself like an innocent person would do, and he's like, no innocent person would ever defend themselves. I'm like, no innocent person would defend themselves? Bitch, are you from Mars? Are you from fucking Mars? Oh boy. First of all, I just bit my fucking cheek. First of all, you are reminding me of my biological father right now, and my biological father was a narcissistic, lacking of empathy, and sociopathic bastard. You are reminding me of my father, and that's a low bar. I recently, my sister was to go and have a picnic with my dad, and I go to pick her up with my mom, and I see him for the first time in months, like a year maybe, and I just get fucking chills, like genuine terror through my body. That's how much this bastard affected me, and that bastard and Kurt is reminding me of that bastard. That's how bad it is. So, it's gotten bad. It's gotten bad, 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 bad. And Haven, if you're watching this, hi, I love you. Have a good life. I hope you have a good life. I hope you and Soap are doing good together. Yada, yada, yada. You two better stay together for all eternity, because you are perfect for each other. Anyway, if you're not Haven watching this, just ignore that part. Anyway, I really want to get this across. If any of you have any suggestions for how to deal with a manipulative asshole, then please send me your suggestions in the comments below, because I need them. At this point, I have no clue what to do except to try and ignore it and try and defend myself. But I have no idea how to deal with this. I've never known how to deal with it, honestly. I mean, my dad was the same, and I didn't know how to deal with it then, and that led to me being suicidal because he made me doubt my self-esteem so much. Plus, he made me question my gender. First, I wanted to be a girl because I hated everything masculine because of him. Then I decided to be agender because he called me a dyke and a queer. Yada, yada, yada. I just said slurs. I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but big whoop. Then I was agender because he called me those slurs. And then I realized I got dysphoria that I'm actually a male. I'm actually a fucking man. So, And then I was still struggling with my gayness because he was a homophobic bastard, that man. Anyway, that's off topic. I guess that's all I have to say. Have a good life. Cal, you're out.